Good evening. A new law designed to help vulnerable children by assigning every child in the country a guardian is to be challenged in court. The idea is for a named person, like a teacher or health visitor, to look out for children's welfare. But campaigners believe it intrudes on the private lives of families and contravenes their human rights. Katrina Renton reports.
Taking their case to court, the Macintoshes have 4 children: Caleb, Joel, Caddis and Micah, all under the age of 8. They say they're extremely happy together and are concerned at the impact a named person could have on them.
Well, if we have different ideas on how to bring up our children, on how to educate our children or anything like that, and the named person has different views, then who gets the final say? Is it the named person or is it the parent?
The legislation was passed at the Scottish Parliament in February for every young person from birth to the age of 18 to have a named person, like a teacher or health visitor, to look out for their welfare.
The reason why the Macintosh family and other campaigners have come here today is because they believe the named person scheme goes against the European Convention of Human Rights and will diminish their role as parents and their rights to a private family life.
The Scottish Government says nothing in the legislation changes parental rights and responsibilities, and that the policy is already operating successfully in a number of areas across Scotland. Highland Council has been piloting a named person system for the past 4 years.
One example would be a mother who was worried about her 3 or 4 year old's behaviour, and she was starting to worry that her child was being labelled as a bad child. She went along to see her health visitor. The health visitor, as the named person, with mother's consent, was able to talk to other specialists, and we got a diagnosis and there was a hearing impairment.
The Scottish Government say they're confident that the legislation is compliant with the European Convention on Human Rights, and the scheme is due to start in 2016. The question now is, will the courts see those who oppose its point of view and grant a judicial review? Katrina Renton, reporting Scotland, Edinburgh.